I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to talk about the killings in Plateau State and Benue State and the hypocrisy of Northern Christian leadership. I was watching the interviews granted by two people from Plateau State over the killings in Bokos local government area and several other areas in the Middle Belt. And one of the young men that spoke with Frank Tietie, I can't remember his name. He was very, very livid, very, very angry. And he said that there is an attempted or an ongoing genocide and ethnic cleansing and land grabbing by the Fulanis in the Middle Belt, particularly Benue State and Plateau State. He even said that the elimination of predominantly Middle Belt officers in one kind of alleged coup in Nigeria was a deliberate attempt to wipe out a group of military personnel from the Middle Belt, if I heard him correctly. And he talked about land grabbing, cleansing the indigenous people, and then replacing them with Fulanis. It's very sickening, very sad that people like Yakubu Gowon, David Mack, Jeremiah Oseni before he went into the great beyond, and several others, people like Jerry Garner, they have not addressed the issues of Northern Christians and the oppressions and genocidal acts that are taking place in their areas. There was another man from the Middle Belt that wore red cap and wore Arafat kind of head tie with Najatu Mohammed talking over the Uromi killings, brutal, heinous, condemnable killings of hunters, in quotes, who were found with ammunition and large sums of money. I was looking at that man with red cap, talking as if he was more northern than every other person, including that Najatu Mohammed. The way they were talking, they must be brought to book. It's not acceptable. We are restraining our youths. Hey! A few days later, Bokos local government area, Agatu, and several parts of Plateau State were overrun by bandits. And a large crowd of helpless people, predominantly Christians, were gathered somewhere, and they were also burying their people. I think the death toll has reached more than 100 people. Najatu Mohammed has not made any statement concerning this more than 100 people that were killed, houses burnt, churches burnt, who are now IDPs in their own homeland. I saw the man with red cap on Arise TV. He was talking. These people are not headers. They are terrorists. They are terrorists. They have displaced people and they've not been dealt with. When they arrest them, they said, Mr. Redcap, you have changed. Do you have a snake tongue? One, to sense, the snake uses each tongue to sense and to smell for prey and for opportunities. Then the thing transmits to a sensory organ in the roof of its mouth. You have suddenly changed to a freedom fighter for your people who were being decimated, and you were talking like a helpless person, helpless and hopeless person, vulnerable person. Your people can no longer even rear their own cows, Irish potato, whatever, that's the food bread basket. They can't go to their farms. Their ancestral lands have been taken away. Is it you were so cowardly, you only mentioned Fulani once? Because you people have slave mentality to the Fulanis. You only mentioned Fulani once. But when it was in Abaturomi, this guy, and it's shame for your shame. One thing I like about Wike is that he says it the way he feels it. Even he can contradict himself, but he's ready to die for what he's doing. You people come to the north and behave as if you are slaves, as if you don't have sense. And then you come, anything that concerns the south, you start vibrating. You don't realize that you are a Christian minority in the so-called north, where you carry arewa as a cap, as a scarf. And that is one of the reasons this country has not changed. Until we put people in their proper positions, call them with their proper names. They are hunters in Edo State, in Enugu State, in Bayelsa State. They are headers but they are terrorists in Plateau State. Are you thinking that we are idiots? Call is paid, and we will know what to do with it. The next thing is that it is useless for all of you in the north who are the elites, who are in the police force, in the army. When you come to the south here, you'll be doing like this. And they are wiping out your people in the north, in Plateau, in Benue, and Nasarawa State, even Kogi State. You have not said anything. You can't say anything. When one small Fulani boy will make a video and be vibrating, you. The National Security Advisor was interviewed. He did not say anything categorical about these people perpetuating this evil. Made a political statement. When you talk about national security, you talk about terror, about violence, you take what it was before, what it is now. Who's talking about statistics? A human being is not statistics. Somebody's father, somebody's mother, somebody's auntie, somebody's wife, somebody's sister, somebody's son, somebody's daughter killed, somebody's house burnt. You didn't say anything. But if it's Uromi, they must be tracked down, hunted down, paraded. Compensation must be paid. Who do you people think you are deceiving in this country? I watched a video by Nnamdi Kanu that he did years back. Somebody sent to me. That man has turned out to be prophetic. prophetic. I told you it has turned out to be prophetic. The only place where I differ is that I am a federalist. I believe in the big country, big economy with a restructured and a rejiggled mentality. Because if we go to our small communities, there's still oppression. In my mother's community, the kingship has been rotating around. No king has ever come from my quarter, apart from during the times of my grandfather, great-grandfather, when the OVA was the same person as the spiritual leader of the community. Since that time, we've never had Oroworere come from that our quarter. So oppression is everywhere. But we can restructure, rethink, reorientate people, and we'll live in a better country. But one of the major problems of this country is the double-tongued northern leaders. They say one here, they say another thing. When they are here, they are this. When another thing happens, they are that. And so you can't trust them. You can't trust them. Those of them condemning Tinubu now were the same ones who went with him to Chatham House. They are the same ones that said if not a Muslim ticket, this country will go to war. When I don't see Muslim tickets, when I don't they vomit them. May God have mercy on you. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. I have a webinar coming up on the 18th and on the 19th of this month. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62 to register. And I have properties for sale. Go and look for my video about rapture postponed. We are moving to the moon. It's hilarious, but it's very expository. I don't know if I'm going to buy properties in the moon. But properties we sold 4 years back, some of their prices have multiplied 4 times. Land banking is one of the best forms of investment. Don't wait to buy land and wait. Remember, send a message to my manager +234 80 21 21 92 62. We'll meet in the UK as from Sunday. We're going to have a great time at Reliance Pub, where we'll do meet and greet. We also have at Old Road, I don't know the name of the place again, but if you send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62, they will send you the itinerary and how you can key into the program. Also have meet and greet in Glasgow. I will celebrate my 66th birthday, April 27, in Glasgow. Marcus Ekure has booked a boat cruise, a Chinese restaurant, and he's made a special dress for me for my 66th birthday. God bless you.